Hey everybody, and welcome to the TechHub.training word crunch challenge solution. Let's get started here. Open up Alteryx. Okay, so when you start off, you're gonna have these two inputs. The which is this one over here is just a text input that has the TechHub letters, and then you're gonna have the Excel file with all the words over here, all that. And so if you notice that, first off, we're going to start on this one. If you notice that a lot of the words have an extra trailing space, so we're going to want to get rid of that later on through this data cleansing. You can choose to put it wherever, it doesn't really matter. But you're going to want to click on this one right here, leading and trailing white space, to remove unwanted characters. So it looks nicer and more presentable. And we're going to start off with a transpose. Since they're all going horizontal, we're gonna want them vertical. It just so that we can manipulate it better. And then I just put a select here so that we're not having these two extras showing, or these two right here, or just having the words that we want. And then I put a formula to make another column that has the words in them, and then also a word length column so that we can match it later on. And that's how you do it. Just length and then the word and then the column name. And then here, I learned this recently. It's a little cool trick. So if we use the tokenize for regex, it'll give us every word's letters. And so if you, for example, answer, right? It has 6 letters in it, so it shows the ANSWER, and then on row 7 it starts the new word any, and then it'll do the same thing, ANY, and then the same thing again with any one. Which is really cool, and it's pretty helpful that I found. So, and then with the regex, I use just a period because it's the wild card. It'll match everything, and so that's why it gave me all the letters. And then up here with the text input, I put a formula to make them all lowercase because we don't want the T and the H being capitalized, so that we can match it better. And so just lowercase, and then the column name, and then another formula. I just named it contains U because one of the requirements is that the words contain the letter U in them. And so if we're doing an if statement on this field right here, this column, TechHub, if field 1 equals U, make sure to put the quotation marks, then true, else false, and if. Then it's followed up by a join. We're going to join on the field 1 and word, whatever you named it, of course. And I'm just going to rename it to letter so it looks better. And then make sure to change the data types too later on. I think it matters with word length and count. You're gonna want it to be a number as well. So that's why it's an integer 64 here. Then off that join right here, I made another formula to do with regex, of course, to match the count. I just named it count. To match the number of letters in the word that have TechHub in them. So the TECHHUB. That's how you do it. It's a column name, and then whatever you want it to match it to. That's my code right there. And then I put a filter because we're only gonna want the words that match the count and word length. So they have to equal each other in order for it to have the TechHub letters in them. That's how you do that. And then we're gonna go off the true. And then I put a unique because it'll with this right here, the regex tokenize, it's gonna duplicate a lot of the words, and so I put a unique here so that we're obviously not just duplicating every word. So we'll have 39 right here, and then another filter to make sure that we're only showing the the words that have a count of letters, 3 or more letters. Yeah. And so there's that. And then it's just a select so that we're just showing the word and the count right here. And we'll just sort it by descending count so that it shows the highest amount of letters first. And yeah, that's the solution for this challenge. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a nice day.